What's up, Cowboys Nation? What is up? And feels good to be NFC East champions, man. You gotta love being a Cowboy right now. How about those Cowboys? How about those Cowboys? How about those Cowboys? Feels good, man. Will we play some starters? Will we sit some starters? Hey, man. You know what? You guys know the deal. Sunday's game is right around the corner. I am about to compose an email. Let's get some other Cowboy fans in here. Let's get some other Cowboys. So I'll be right with you guys. So it looks like I went live on South of Heaven 88, and somebody had a problem with it. So that means it's got to start all over. So guess what? We are here. You know, somebody was butthurt wanting to flag my channel down. So we should have some people show up real quick right now. Everybody's got a link. Everybody's got a link. Everybody's got a link. So I'm rocking and rolling over here on my computer right now, sending a link to some fans. And I think I nailed everybody here. And let me go back to the let me go back to my okay, so let's see. And we'll see where everybody's at. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Mike? Can you hear me, man?
Yeah, I hear you great.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I gotta protect my channel, so I'm glad I got the heads up from another Cowboy fan. You know, and I appreciate you. You know, I don't have to call your name out, but I appreciate you. I just got a personal message, a private message that, hey, I know everybody over here that, hey, this guy's on Discord saying he's all butthurt saying flags up the Heaven 88 down and whatever. Ridiculous, man. You can't be a grown adult. You can't be a man. Why are you flagging me down? Number one, I thought you said I was boring. Number two, I thought you don't watch my channel. Number three, I thought you said you're not coming over. Obviously, you came over and you're being a pussy-ass bitch. So.
Yeah, man. Man, that's that bullshit, man. At the end of the day, man, we all, man, work hard, man. We all work hard, man, to do this, man, and bring content, man, to other Cowboy Nation, other members of Cowboy Nation, man. And really, I mean, shit, this should be a moment, man, where we all come together, man. You know, it's hard for me when I see that shit. When I see that shit from other Cowboy fans. You know, it's one thing, man, that you already get it, man, from Giants fans and Eagles fans and damn Redskins fans and across the NFL, man, because you're a Cowboy, man. But when damn other Cowboy fans are trying to bring you down, you know, that's where I just think it's total bullshit, really. I don't like that shit at all.
Yeah, I don't like it either, man. And like I said to the guy, man, you got a problem with my channel, you got a problem with me, come on over. We can talk about it live one-on-one or do whatever. But, yeah, don't be a bitch and telling somebody to flag my channel down. Yeah, it's like you wouldn't want Mark Holmes' channel flagged down. You wouldn't want anybody else's channel flagged down. Why would you flag down my channel? Like me or hate me, at least I'm repping the right team. So guess what? If I don't like a Cowboy fan, maybe I don't watch their videos. Maybe I don't subscribe. But I'm not going to flag him down.
No.
It's fucking bullshit.
Totally. But it's good, man. It's good, man. You got somebody, man, on the side, man. That at least gives you the heads up, man. That that's what's going down. That's what time it is, man. So you can kind of protect yourself.
Yeah, I immediately just put the video on. Thank God, man. I'm like, you know what I mean? I didn't waste no time. Fucking end the stream, put that video on private, and hey, just move on. I said what I wanted to say, and obviously, I'm not going to watch your video. I don't like your channel. You're boring. Obviously, I got to his ass, so whatever.
Yeah, you got to.
Hey, guess what? In the end, you know what's going to happen? I'm going to get more subscribers.
Yep.
They're going to watch those Cowboy fans he called out on Discord. They're going to come over and be like, let me watch some of this. I'm like, and they're going to be like, wow, this guy's good. I'm supposed to flag him because what? You said so?
Yep.
Where did he do bad? My last two videos, that our NFL schedule and going off at the Giants. Wow. And I used all Giant fans in that video. So it's like, okay, whatever.
I mean, it is Giants. At the end of the day, it is Giants hate week.
Yes, you know, exactly.
It's Giants hate week, man. And regardless of all the damn playoff talk we're having, all the damn playoff talk we're having, we talk about who we're going to play, who's going to line up against, all this kind of stuff. Regardless, at the end of the day, our opponent this week is the New York Giants. They're a division rival, and nobody wants to take a fucking loss. No one wants to take a fucking loss to your goddamn division rival. I don't care who you are. You know, personally, I think the NFL did that shit on purpose. They made if you notice, man, Cowboys played the damn Giants. The Bears playing the Minnesota. They purposely made it, man, where you had to play a damn division team at the end of the year. So you wouldn't just say it's a meaningless game. That you would have hopefully you would have some kind of professional pride that you wouldn't want to take a loss just because it's who they are.
And you know, deep down in their hearts and their souls, they don't want to get swept by the Cowboys, but so whatever.
Yeah, hell no. Yes, hell no. You know, if I can't make playoffs, if I can't make playoffs myself, the next best thing, man, is making life miserable for you. So.
Man, I like when you're at home on the couch, man. I can hear you clearly and loud. Like last night, I just could not hear you at all.
Yeah, man. Man, I'm trying to get my Bluetooth stuff worked out, man, in my car. I went out and bought another radio with another microphone. Don't seem to be helping, man, because people still have a hard time hearing me. I went out and bought me a new iPhone. Maybe I'm thinking maybe it's a damn phone. You know, at least I get some better video quality, better audio quality out of it. That didn't help, you know, and so I don't know, man. It's just, man, the mobile thing right now. Whenever I'm out and about, it's just not working out right now. You know, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do or what else I can try to fix it.
Everybody got the link reset. What the hell's the problem?
I don't know.
People don't want to come chill. Hey man, the bar's still rocking right down the road for me with the rock and roll cover band. So hey man, you guys don't want to come in here. Hey, I'll give it a few minutes. So I'll give it 15 minutes. See, and if people start jumping in, man, we'll go on, man. Because that was that. We were fired away. We were going off on that stream, and it's like, man, I got that heads up 911. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, okay. We can just start this over here because I wasn't gonna play games with that because obviously he could have flagged me right down. And the only problem is, and the main problem with that is I lose my live streaming, and I love to go live streaming, you know.
Yep. And then I was glad, man, to see Space Cowboy 17 again. Man, I haven't seen him in a while. You know, man, it was good, man, to see him back in action.
Yeah, man, he's good people, and I enjoy him, man. He really does his homework, and it's great to see. And yeah, he's got the link as well. So hopefully, I'd love to see him jump back in real quick. It'd be great. Chat's a little slow right now. I did get a social media that I think my Cowboys family is gonna go live in a little bit. No, I always like that channel. I like that channel.
Yeah, I like MC. I like MC up, man. It's a complete show, man. They tell you, man, what the players are saying, what's going on around the league. You know, you get the new news. I mean, it's collective. The only thing is, you know, man, it makes it hard. It makes it hard, man. You know, they do a pretty good job of covering everything. So it's hard to have something new, man, or something that haven't already been said, or something haven't already been talked about. You know, man.
But man, him and his girl had a war last night, going off on David Irving, and it's like, man, and it went on for like an hour. Here's the deal, man. We all Cowboy fans, we sat here for 2 years waiting on Randy Gregory. So, man, if we wait 2 years on Randy Gregory, guess what? You wait for David Irving.
Man, I'm on the opposite side of the track, man. I'm on the opposite side.
We already know that. You and Simus went at it that night. But man, I mean, that guy, what he played? He played that one season. He played, was it 7 games and or 8 games, and he got 7 sacks. It's like, damn. Right now, playoff time, man. Throw him in this lineup. Let's go.
Mike, you playing the band? You playing the band, Mike?
We're on break right now. It's been a little over a year. But yes, lead guitar.
I mean, but you have a band, right?
Yes.
Imagine
Mike.
Imagine Mike having 9 gigs, booked, and your ass don't bother fucking show up, man. You the goddamn guitar player, and you got 9 gigs bit, and your ass don't show up for none of the fucking gigs. You think your damn band would be very happy with you, Mike? At what point in time you think they would replace you? See, Irving, man, he on that bullshit, man. He think, man, that the world revolves around him. He don't be showing up for work, showing up for games. He ain't there when the team need. He ain't there when the team need him. The best ability is availability. Hell, he's not available, man, for all these damn games. We played pretty much the whole damn season without him.
So what's the difference between him and Randy Gregory?
The difference between him and Randy Gregory is Gregory, man, was suspended and not tying up the roster spot. You know, we didn't have to. He wasn't tying up a roster spot. He wasn't tying up money. We didn't have to pay Randy Gregory when he was suspended. We didn't have to pay him. We didn't have to top roster spot for him. You know, and so we wasn't leaving somebody out. We didn't have somebody that we could have got that wasn't on our roster because Gregory.
Hold on. Am I confused? Am I lost? Maybe you'll teach me something here. Because there's a lot of Cowboy fans. Why is he still listed on our team? So what are you saying? He wasn't tying up a roster spot.
He was on the commissioner's exempt list, and when you're on the commissioner's exempt list, you still get your full 53 men outside of him.
Okay.
You know, and so he wasn't holding up a spot that somebody else could have had. You know, unlike David Irving, hell, we got to keep somebody off the roster every week because we don't know if he's gonna play or not. And then more often times than not, he disappoints us.
Shout out to my boy Keith in chat, but I mean, like you are like my Cowboys fiance. She went off on it last night. We're tying up a roster spot. Oh my God, we got Leon Lett and Russell Maryland waiting to play on our bench. It's like we don't have those players on our bench waiting to play. So literally, who is missing out on not playing the Irving? That's my thing.
Oh, what the hell I get dragging to?
Hey, Travis, you can go a little louder. That'd be great. But good to see you, Travis, from the Cowboys.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
You know I'm the deaf musician, so the louder the better. But yeah, we hear you.
Yeah. Anyways. Yeah. I had to go on my stupid computer just get on here. Apparently, every time I try to log in on through the whatever that is, Apple Safari on my iPhone, it always gives a stupid Google error. I don't know why it does that. So I fixed it. But yeah, talking about David Irving, I guess. Cut that motherfucker.
Okay, you want the fraud. Cut him, get him out of here. Okay. Well,
You
like I
know,
said, my 2 cents was, hey, we wait on Gregory this long. Why what? We wait on Irving, and Cowboys Abroad's main reply is like, hey, he's taking up a roster spot. And my reply back is like, hey, it's not like we got Russell Maryland and Leon Lett ready to jump in, but it is what it is. It worked out. Here's the deal. We're playing a low price for a high gamble, and that's why Gregory was still here. Low price, high gamble, and it worked out for us. Randy Gregory is back. So I'm down. I'm just saying, me as a Cowboy fan, I'm down to take the gamble and to see what the fuck happens.
Gregory's doing great right now. He probably will be our guy in the playoffs and actually beast up for us. I wouldn't be surprised if he plays well for us in the playoffs.
hey man, how do you bench your boy? How do you bench your boy Taco Charlton? How do you bench Taco Charlton, man, for his and tell him, man, that his effort ain't good enough, man. His attitude stinks, man, and hold on to fucking Randy Gregory. How do you hold accountability in your locker? How do you hold accountability in your locker room? How do you set a standard, man, for what performance is supposed to be, man? What your performance and conduct is supposed to be, and how you supposed to conduct yourself, man? If you let him get away with fucking murder.
Yeah.
I mean, you let a guy, man, that hell, 1 year, man, he's suspended for PEDs. Next year he come back, he's suspended for drug abuse. Then he missed fucking 9 games of the fucking season. I mean, what do you tell the rest of the guys in your locker room that's showing up doing the right thing every fucking day? At some point in time, for the good of your damn locker room and the team, for your standards of conduct, man, you gotta set an example, draw a line some fucking where. At what point in time,
I totally agree with that. Abroad, but they're the coaches. They obviously know more about the locker room and the pros and cons and what the rest of the team is, as opposed to we. So, whatever the coaches finally end up doing, hey man, we'll go with it, man. We'll see what happens. As far as Taco, the last I seen, he truly had an injury. I don't really think he was overly benched. I did love what I seen against the Colts, that we threw Gregory, Taco, and Lawrence out there on the same line, and I love that. I love having depth. I love having pass rushers. Let's have them line up all over the different sides, and like when we had my boy Ellison Ware, man, 98, 94. You gonna double team Ware on this side? Okay, guess what we're gonna do, motherfuckers? The next play, Ware's gonna be on the other side. Because Ellison Ware, they can play both sides, and man, that's what I like to really mess with defense. And I see that we're using our defense coaches see that. Okay, now we gotta throw in Gregory and Taco, but we got our boy D-Lo on the inside here. So man, I like how we're mixing it up, and the more depth, the better, man. And I'm all about winning. I'm about winning, and I'm all about hey, we always you can be Jimmy Johnson and make an example of a player, and you're out. But Jimmy Johnson would have kicked Gregory out. We need Gregory, and thank God we gambled, and it's working out for us. So again, I'm sorry, I'm one of those assholes that was like it's not like we're paying $10 million for him. Gamble a little more with David Irving. That's all I'm saying.
I got it. All right, here's a question. Fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and get some on here now. Who do you think we're gonna play in the playoffs first round, Abroad?
It's like 90% Seattle, bro.
Huh?
Hey, Travis, you got to mute your shit or something. You got something going on over there.
Oh, sorry. Anyway,
Travis, if you're on a computer, you open up the double tabs like I do, and you mute the chat area.
No, I got it off. It was my headphones. And I was playing a game. But yeah, Cowboys Broad, who do you think we're gonna play? You think it's gonna be Seattle?
Oh, so in order for us,
that's the problem.
The
only problem I got is there's one problem with our Cowboys defense. Yeah, we're great, but we can't stop a running quarterback. We had trouble against Cam Newton. We had trouble against Russell Wilson. How can we stop a running quarterback?
How do we stop a running? How do we stop a running quarterback? What's your question, man?
How do we stop Russell Wilson if we had to play Seattle? Basically, a running quarterback. How can we stop him this time?
Well, we take out a linebacker. We take out a linebacker, man. And we take out Damian Wilson, man. Put in Jordan Lewis. Put in Jordan Lewis. Let him inspire Russell Wilson. You know, so if Russell Wilson runs, it's just his responsibility to tackle him.
Yeah, I can see
So
that.
instead of a 3 linebacker set, you go with a 2 linebacker set, and you have an extra corner that will be in that spot that has the athleticism to go out and tackle, to spy and tackle Russell Wilson when the event he gets out of the pocket.
Because I'm already going to tell you,
It would be Russ.
Yeah.
If we did that, it would be George Lewis's responsibility to contain Russell Wilson, and keep an eye on the running back. You know, so his responsibility is to tackle the running back, is to cover the running back if he goes out and tries to catch a short pass or catch the dump off pass or screen pass. His responsibility is to watch the running back, and Russell Wilson if he tries to get out of the pocket. The other two linebackers cover from side to side, and Tyron Coughlin and Malik Collins stuff the middle. Done deal. We stopped his ass.
Yeah, the bottom line is like if Dak runs, Dak's gonna get his. If Russell runs, Russell's gonna get his. But you got to look at the do your homework, and I just read a couple things, but the Seattle Seahawks have four running backs they're using. One has over a Carson, whatever Kaysen. He's got over 1,000 yards, and then they have 3 others over 300. So they basically got 4 running backs. So basically, shut down the running backs. Russell Wilson's gonna get his, but shut down that running attack they got and try to get them to one-sided because we win those. We normally win the one-sided games. Look at Drew Brees. He ain't mobile. We kicked his ass. Matt Ryan. He ain't mobile. We kicked his ass. So shut down the run. Make them like a pass-only team, and we got it, man. And that's going to be a tough situation because Seattle is our number 1 worst enemy by far. They're number 1 rushing team in the NFL. Everybody thinks of Gurley. Everybody thinks of Zeke. But, the Seattle Sea Chickens, the number 1 running attack in the NFL. And that's big. That's what we like to do. Run the ball, control the time of possession, and that's winning football right there. So Seattle, they're very disciplined. They run the fucking ball. They run the fucking ball. They run the fucking ball. So this will be the biggest matchup, and we get back past Seattle, man. The world, the sky is wide open for us to move on and move forward, and go as far as we can.
Yeah, the only thing I'm gonna be honest, I'm. This sounds crazy, but I'm not really too much sold with how to say this. I'm not really too sold on the Rams for one team. They've been struggling as of lately, and they might take that into the playoffs. I think the Rams got kind of exposed. And
the Rams have been exposed. The Saints have been exposed. Seattle plays good on both sides of the ball. The Bears play good on both sides of the ball. We haven't seen that out of KC. They are pass as far as the AFC. The KC, they're pass only. And a team with defense changes the world, man. The Saints look unbeatable, right? They're just going to walk all over everybody. But, hey, guess what? When you play defense, things change. And, boy, Cowboys defense, we win a lot of fucking teams.
That's what I'm trying to say is I think we have a chance against Seattle, and I do think that we definitely have a chance if we have to go down to that dome and play New Orleans because I'm just not really sold with the Saints. I think they think they are unstoppable in that dome, but they can struggle too in that dome, and especially if they have to play us or Chicago's defense. If they end up playing one of us, it's probably going to prove that the Saints are overhyped this year.
Scorpio's in the chat. Hey, get a new offensive coordinator and get a new quarterback coach, and let's see how far Dak goes and how far he gets better. Hey, we all agree there. And I was in a debate last night with a Cowboy fan on the chat. I forget what the stream was. I forget what stream it was. Damn it, was it My Cowboys Family or something else? Shout out to My Cowboys Family. He's about to go live, I think, or maybe he's live right now. But Deshaun Watson's he's a better quarterback. He's got what's he got? 2 years with Hopkins, one of the best wide receivers in the NFL. Whereas fucking Dak and Cooper are brand new. Dak and Gallup just this year. So, man, can you imagine those guys 3 years from now? The chemistry that they'll get? I'm just saying, guys. This is year one of Cooper and Gallup and Dak. Imagine them 3 years from now. They will grow that chemistry and help. I bet they'll be lights out. Imagine if we get Travis Frederick back to help this O-line that's been beat up all season. And, everybody's Dak sucks. Dak's trash. Dak is a piece of shit. No one called him out the first year. Was Dak really that great that first year, or was it because the O-line was great? Hey, a great O-line helps everything. A great whole line helps everything. Troy Aikman on this team this year, Troy Aikman would have probably got crushed under this O-line. He really would have.
Yeah. Agreed. If Dak's already taken sacks and, Troy Aikman would have been annihilated. But hey, under this O-line, we're still making it a 9-7, possibly, or 10-6 for the year, and still making the playoffs and winning our division. So hey, that's all that matters. And our defense carried us. So hey.
But to answer your question, Travis, man, I think that we end up playing Seattle, man, the first weekend out the gate. I think the Birds beat Minnesota. I think the Eagles will sneak in, and Philly end up having to play the Bears. Philly end up having to play the Bears, and we end up having to play the Seattle.
Yeah,
I guess my question back to you is, if in that scenario, who do you like between Philly and the Bears, man? And
honestly, I think the Bears, because people don't realize I've seen Nick Foles struggle too. He struggled like week 3. There was a reason why he was benched for Carson Wentz that after the second game. He struggled against Tampa Bay, and their defense was able to shut him down. I think the Bears can do the same thing. And I don't see the Eagles going far. I don't even see the Patriots going far. I think, honestly, AFC side, I don't see Kansas City going far, and I don't see New England. And I hate and you know what? I kind of got a funny feeling we're going to have a very special announcement after this year. And guess what it's going to be? Brady and Belichick finally admitting they're retiring from the NFL for good. That they're
it's one of those things where if Philly was to be, if Philly was to go play the Bears, I could see Philly, man, potentially winning that game.
Yeah.
I could see Philly potentially winning that game.
I can't. That Bears defense will crush Philly.
I don't know, man. Philly a different team, man. Under Nick Foles, man, Philly just believes, man, Nick Foles more than they do Carson Wentz. I don't know why.
I'm with you on that. Sorry to interrupt. I don't know how you bench a Super Bowl quarterback. I had no idea. Wentz would have never been my starter. I'm sorry. Cry, moan, complain, cuss. Wentz is the future. Wentz is this. Man, I'm not putting my Super Bowl winning quarterback on the bench. I'm just not going to do it. I wouldn't fucking do it.
Hey, Abroad, I got a question. So, what team do you think is overrated going into the playoffs on the NFC side?
On the NFC or AFC?
NFC.
On the NFC, what team I think is going into the playoffs? So the 16 is going into the playoffs right now. And that's
No. I said overrated.
Oh, so that's Rams. Let me think about this. That's the Rams. That's the Saints. That's Rams. The Saints. That's Cowboys. The Cowboys, Seattle, and Minnesota, and Philly, maybe. I'm gonna go, man. With I think, man, the Rams are overrated, and I think the Rams are overrated. Although they can play very well at times, I think their defense is not the same, and because their defense is not as strong, they're not the same. They're not the same team because you're not gonna be able to outscore everybody.
You know what?
I think Rams are overrated. I think the Vikings are overrated.
Oh yeah, the Vikings are definitely overrated. You want to know?
Hey Travis, if you're gonna ask a question, give them time to answer the question, dude.
Sorry, I was gonna pop off and say about my bad about that, but yeah, I was gonna pop off and say about the Rams. You know who the Rams remind me of this year? Guess what team in the past?
Who that?
They remind me of the 2011 Dream Team, the Philadelphia Eagles. Bought all these players on their team and didn't do shit.
Yeah, that's pretty good That's pretty good parable, man. That's pretty good parable, man. But Philly, man, they had my favorite coach, man, of all my favorite Philadelphia coach of all times, man. Chip Kelly.
Oh,
Chip Kelly, man, is like a Cowboys MVP in my book. Man, because he dismounted them Eagles inside out. I mean, and the problem with that dream team, the problem with that dream team is that it relied on Michael Vick and the skill sets of Michael Vick. And as long as Michael Vick, man, was playing like Michael Vick, no problem. But when he got hurt, the dream team was done. It was over. Because you don't have anybody with that same level of skill sets. Whenever you got there and run 40 plays, whenever you run 40 plays in a quarter, teams just can't keep up with you. You're wearing teams out like that. But if you don't have somebody, man, with that same type of athleticism, or somebody that can reproduce that, it's done. And the same truth, man. And Jared Goff, he's no Michael Vick. No Michael Vick.
No, he's not. But I still don't think he's all that. I mean, I still think that was the dream team because they went and got Marcus Peters. They went and got Keith Talib. They went and got what's that one guy, Ndamukong Suh, and to go along with Aaron Donald and all these and Braden Cooks. And then they started out really hot, and then all of a sudden they just in the end kind of fell apart. That's basically that's what I said. They remind me of that dream team in some ways, not in all a lot because you compared them. But
that's a fair analogy. That's a fair analogy, though.
Yeah,
that's a fair comparison because they did load up in the offseason, man, and hell, they were projected to be good. The thing is hell, they are in the playoffs and they did get a first round bye, and so it's not a total loss for them. I mean, it could very easily the story could very easily be rewritten that actually for real. So we'll see. We'll see how it works out. But the most overrated team going into the NFC playoffs, I think, is really the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one can complain about that. And I always thought overall, I hate the Deadskins, but I always thought Cousins was solid. He don't turn the ball over. He just didn't have the weapons that were over there in Deadskins land, and I thought they would be the better team. But I did say that they would knock. They would be in the playoffs. They had a way better chance in the playoffs than the Fudge Packers. So glad to see the Fudge Packers decline. And please, Travis, please. Quiet. I don't want that 30-minute rant on the Fudge Packers.
I'm not saying nothing. I don't care.
Travis takes the Fudge Packers. He'll go off on them he would go off for 3 hours live on the Fudge Packers if he could. But it's good to see somebody different in there, I guess. But like we think of the New Orleans Saints and Kamara as that that running back wide receiver, and that's what the Bears are doing so well with Cohen, man. It's like that guy's been catching everything for them. So the Bears, they got the 1-2 punch over there with him and the other running back who I got the mind block. He's a 1,000-yard rusher, but he had a down year this year. But they went more to the running back out of the outfield for a pass. So the Bears are interesting, but man, them adding Khalil Mack totally upgraded their defense, and their defense have been playing. They gamble first, man. If you notice about that, they get a lot of turnovers because they'll gamble for that interception, and a lot of times they've been winning this year. And the reason they are winning is because, man, you got that patch rush, you got a Khalil Mack in your face, and you're just throwing the ball out. And you guys got to look at that as a Cowboy too. That oh man, Dak should just threw the ball away. Don't take those sacks. Hey, at least he ain't airing it out for INTs and INTs and INTs and INTs, because that's what Brett Favre used to do all the time. And people think of Brett Favre and Eli Manning as great quarterbacks. Both of them have led the interception, led the NFL in interceptions years after years after years after years after years. And so Dak overall, he don't throw a lot of interceptions, man. He really don't. So that's what I like about Dak Prescott. Control the time of the weapon. Don't turn the ball over. Yes, he could learn to throw the ball away or just run, scramble out of the pocket. And if it ain't there, man, I know you learned more under Romo than anything else the past 2 years. But if they ain't there, man, go ahead and run yourself, Dak, because man, Dak's got all the talent. He's got all the the speed, the body. He can, we've seen him run. So man, get out of that fucking pocket. You're not a pocket passer. And that's another flaw on our offense, man. They try to make Dak Prescott a pocket passer. Nah, let that motherfucker RPO, let him scramble around, let him use his arms, his legs, his body, his speed, and let Dak run, man.
I was going to say the same thing about Drew Brees. He's a pocket passer, and you know how he is, and you already know what happened to him. I mean, he kind of leads the league in interception ratio too, besides all these stats that they, ESPN and all them put up on him all the time. He's the same exact way as Brett Favre. No better than Brett Favre. And I honestly, you want my opinion, I think Drew Brees is highly overrated, if you want my opinion.
Man, I'm not going to argue or debate. I'm not a Saints fan, obviously. I'd have to look that up. I don't think Brees is nowhere close to catching Favre or Eli in the interception category.
Maybe not, but he does lead the league. I've seen somebody talk about it before. He's up there because he's turned the ball over several times, and even look at how you can hit him. I mean, look at that. Even though it got flagged in our game when DeMarcus Lawrence got a big hit, it caused him to fumble, and next thing you know, you know what happened. He ended up turning the ball. We end up recovering it, but it got flagged because of Randy Gregory penalty. So yeah, that's basically what happened in that scenario. But that's what I'm saying is I think he's a one-dimensional quarterback, and I think you can beat Brees at his own game. Don't let him try to outscore you, because that's the problem with all these teams. They have to play catch-up every time with the Saints. See, the funny thing is, all these dumb Aints fans that we thought, they were just going to come in AT&T Stadium and blow us out. All I heard from haters is, oh, we're going to blow y'all out. The Cowgirls suck. Y'all ain't won in 23 years and all this shit. And I'm like, yeah, really, watch us. I'll let
well, hey guys, my live stream on South of Heaven 88 was kicking ass. And, I got the private message that Incog was going to call me out. Oh, yeah, real quick. Hey, let's do it right now. I was about to say I'm just going to kill this live stream because DJ did not show back up. MySpace Cowboy did not show up. Let me see if I can call Mark right now. Let's see if I can get this on here. Let's do it, right? That'd be great. That'd be great.
What you getting ready to do, Moss?
I'm gonna call Mark. So y'all be muted. Be quiet. Let's call Mark. Let's see if he answers. Hey, Mark, did I catch you in bed, bro?
I'm just in bed. What's up?
Great live stream. I greatly, always we have each other's back. I didn't know if you're gonna get 100,000 emails from Incognito because he went off on me because, you said the F word, so I typed the F word in chat and he got on to me, and then we had a troll in the chat. His name was Vosh Lombardi's 80%ers, and we know how you got the.
So you got, and my boy, Simon, he'll call out the 80%ers versus the 20%ers. So obviously, if you have a name called Gosh Lombardi's 80%ers, you are a troll. And he just, so he cut and pasted a message. Somebody typed and he cut and pasted the message again. So I deleted his second message, and then Incognito was all over his dicks, buddy. He can't delete my comments. So you want to say something about the playoffs? Say something about the playoffs. I'm like, dude, he's a troll. Oh my God. There's no trolling. And man, so the latest news is from a personal friend of ours that he was on Discord telling everybody to flag down my channel. Yeah, so the Incognito guy that has wrench power in your live stream went on Discord telling everybody to flag down my channel because he didn't like me.
Okay.
So anyway, I wanted to jump before you got 100,000 emails. I'm going to call you personally, let you know what was going on, and you can just,
these trolls and Dak haters, I'm not saying that Dak is drunken and stuff like that, but man, this hate for the guy is just unbelievable, man. It's like, we're in the playoffs, and you would think that we were like, the Washington Redskins right now imploding. It's crazy.
Yeah, they go from 3-5 to 9-5 and win the NFC East. And, oh, man, the Giants are supposed to be all that because Odell's back, and now they got Sterling Shepard, and then the defending Super Bowl champs, the Eagles, and we the ones on top. And the Dallas Cowboy fans, they are the worst. They want to call out Dak, and, hey, we can all call out Dak. We can.
There's like the Spanish guy who he had like 100 subscribers or something, and most of his videos had like maybe 150 views and stuff on it. He called me out, about giving the same energy about Dak when we lose in the playoffs and stuff, but he's all about winning Super Bowls and stuff that this, that, and the other. And so the video got a couple thousand views on it, so then he followed it up with another one. And now, dude is constantly in my channel and the chats and stuff, trying to, basically get my attention and stuff. And it's just like, it's just funny how these trolls and people. I'm beginning to learn the best thing is just ignore them because they're looking for attention. This guy is on Twitter and stuff talking about Dak is, sucks, and Mark Holmes to just support him so he can get free Campbell's soup. And I'm like,
damn.
And so now he's on my YouTube channel and stuff. So,
hey,
y'all really just don't have a life, do you?
Mosh, tell Mark Holmes appreciate when we played the Saints. I was watching his video and he was dead on saying that we were going to beat the Saints, but all Saints fans that week want to talk about they're going to blow us out, and we said not so fast.
I don't know if you heard any of that. My boy Travis.
Really.
My boy Travis said to give you a shout out because you told Cowboys Nation we're gonna beat the Saints. And hey, man, you have a great defense like we got. You can make changes, man. Now we're not the Kansas City Chiefs, man. We don't have that offense, but guess what? We got a great defense, and everybody knows we got Scott Linehan over here. Everybody knows we got Kellen Moore over here, and they don't want to. It's like how much better would Dak Prescott have if he had some real preachers and teachers and so man, anyway, man, it was this wasn't about the trolls, it was more about Incognito, man. And I've heard from some I went off on him a little bit and heard he's gonna flag my channel down, and a lot of very big Cowboy fans on YouTube told me that it's like the guy he thinks it's my way or the highway, and if you don't agree with him you're trash. I'm just like, man, hey, but it's like, again, I just wanted to talk to you personally, and let you know what was going on. That way, if you get a bunch of emails, oh, South of Heaven did this, South of Heaven did that, you know exactly what South of Heaven did. Hey, Mark, I understand that you're PG rated. You said the F word, so guess what? I typed fuck Philly in chat. And man, he got on to me with his wrench power, and like, and my Cowboys family, he's got his PG nights, and then late at night he'll go to R-rated, and when he goes R-rated, I'll go R-rated in his chat, and it is what it is, man. But other than that, you guys know I've been here I've been here over 11 years on YouTube. I have the utmost respect for all Cowboys fans, and I will not abuse my wrench. I don't do any of that. And I got the utmost respect for every Dallas Cowboy video maker, and I try to obey the law. But if you say F Mark, guess what? I'm going to type F. And for him with the wrench power to go off on me 100 times, and then because I deleted the trolls comment, Bosch Lombardi's 80%ers, when he cut and pasted the message and typed it over and over, I deleted that message, then he fired away on me. And oh man, it's like, man, I had enough of Incognito, man. Sorry, man. And now he wants to go on Discord saying that everybody flag Mosh's channel. It's like terrible, man.
Yeah, I'll take care of it, man. But I'm gonna go back to sleep now.
Shout out to you, Mark Combs. Much love, my brother from another mother. Jabu in the house, man. I appreciate you.
Take it easy.
Peace. That was a great live stream right there.
Yeah. My bad. I had to give the shout out. I remember watching his video the week we played the Saints, and he straight up forward like, we're gonna beat the Saints ass. So basically, he kind of like said it out of. He didn't say it that way, but
that was good right there. That was good right there, man.
Yeah, giving him shout out for saying that.
Was the phone audio very loud?
Not really.
I had a microphone right by the phone, so I'm gonna guess it was. Could you guys?
It was fine.
Thank you.
All right, Mike, man, I'm gonna get out of here, man. I'm gonna go see my Cowboys family talking about. I think they just.
I'm thinking I hit the I hit the bar at 1 o'clock right there when the TNA has a nice buzz on, and man, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, anybody watching this, South of Heaven 88 after hours, maybe I'll jump on at 2:30 in the morning. So shout out to Cowboys Abroad. Make sure to subscribe. Travis Staley, go subscribe to him. And go Cowboys, go Cowboys, go Cowboys. October, we are the best. All our team here, South of Heaven 88. Over here, man, and just had to go on my backup channel because I heard I was going to get flagged down. And go Cowboys, man, and we'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for all the views, and we'll catch you next time. Peace out, guys.
Later.
Appreciate it, Mike.
Late.